Hello everyone, I'm here with Michael and his teenage son Toby. We are at this lovely lot in Copperdale. So I randomized their likes and dislikes. Toby likes Art Deco and the color red, and Michael likes the color brown and vintage decor. So I'm gonna see if I can incorporate those things into the build. So let's build them a house. Oh, they're having a friendly hug. Okay, so they have 30,000 simoleons, so not a lot of money. And I think today I'm just gonna start with a box and go from there. Okay, and I think I want to give them a porch. So we can have a front porch and maybe a back porch as well. And we are going to need a bathroom, which I think I'm just going to give them one bathroom. And they're going to have a entryway, living room area, and a kitchen over here. And make that a bedroom. Okay, so Dad's got quite a big bedroom, but Toby, I suppose it's for a teenager, it's okay. Let's put a roof on this house. Okay, let's just raise the foundation first and give it a roof. Okay, so I'm going to use some gabled roofing and maybe some half gabled roofing today. And I think a back porch can have a half gabled roof. So our roofing is done. So I want the house to be quite rustic on the outside and nicely decorated on the inside. Give them some rustic looking paneling maybe. This Nothing to Fear normally works quite well. Just what color though? Okay, and then we can give them some columns and a foundation. Okay, so I'm going to use the basic lumber column from the Werewolves pack. And we are going to use the door from Werewolves. That can be their front door. What has happened to their postbox? It's disappeared. And I'm thinking the Werewolves fence as well. And on the back porch. Oh, we're going to need some stairs. Give them some blue stairs. Unremarkable staircase. We need a door for our back porch. What about this hardcore cottage door from... We'll use this one. And we need some windows. What about these mega windows? Reverse shutter. And they've got a lovely blue shutter. Windows are done. Is that too many windows? So the outside of Michael and Toby's house is done. So let's go inside and decorate. They've got quite a bit of money left still, 22,000 simoleons. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is add some interior doors because I always forget to do that. Doors are sorted. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with the living room and the kitchen area. Okay, so let's get something on all these floors. I actually want to use the Werewolves rough and tumble towel for the porches. And inside, just use some, about this Lub Dup floorboard. Okay, maybe we'll use this for the interior. It's quite rustic looking, but we can liven it up with some rugs. I don't know about that color, maybe. Okay, no, we'll just leave it as that. And some tiles for the bathroom. Maybe just these antique stone tiles. Okay, I'm sure they would like a nice bright living room and kitchen wall. And I'm thinking Toby likes red and Michael likes brown, so maybe an in-between of those two would be like an orange. So maybe this. Let's see. Okay. And I think I'm going to use these Solani cabinets. Okay, and we need a fridge and a stove. Always like to put the sink next to the windows so that they can have a nice view while they do their dishes. Yeah, so we're gonna have to put our stove here next to our fridge. What is this? A snowy escape. Okay, so we'll use the snowy escape stove. Put some counter islands. And we need some bar stools. Okay, so I think they've got the essentials in the kitchen. And living room. Okay, so Toby likes Art Deco and Michael likes vintage. So let's see if we can mix and match the two styles. Art Deco and vintage. So I think that's Art Deco, and then we can maybe add some vintage chairs. And then we need a rug. I'm thinking a nice round rug would work here. Nice fluffy red rug. Okay, and then we need a coffee table, which is gonna have to be fairly small. Very mismatched furniture in this house. Okay, so living room basics are done. Okay, let's do the bathroom. Okay, so we need some tiles on the wall. Okay, I think we'll go with that. And I'm gonna give them the barrel antique tub and this lovely old-fashioned high tank toilet. Okay, and then they need a basin. I think we can use this one that matches the toilets. Bathroom basics done. Give them a nice fluffy rug. What I actually do want to give them is a washing machine. Nice bright orange washing machine. And they also need a bin in their kitchen. And then we can move on to the bedrooms. Okay, so Dad's bedroom. So Dad likes brown and vintage. So let's give him a brown vintage bedroom. I actually randomized their likes and dislikes, so it's not something I would choose. So it's quite a challenge for me. Right, brown, light brown, dark brown, and vintage. Okay, let's see in the way of a bed. Oh my word, is that it? I don't think that's... Is that all for vintage beds? Okay, well it would have to be... Okay, well we'll give him... Whoa, that's a lot of money. I suppose vintage does cost money, yeah. Put it under the window. And we're gonna need some bedside tables. What is gonna go with this bed? Okay, well that's not too bad. Where's these ones? Okay, the price is not too bad. I got that. And he's gonna need a dresser. Where are we gonna put a dresser? My word, is that it? Okay, will have to be this. But it's got funny stickers on. Is the other swatch not? Okay, will have to be that. And we can stick a mirror in the corner. Oh my word, is that it? Okay, he's gonna have to have a fancy widow's peak mirror. Oh, and he needs something on his walls. What are we gonna put on his walls? And he's gonna need some curtains. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, and they're so expensive. Oh. Okay, well it's gonna have to be these fancy vintage. Oh my word. But they're not brown. We want the brown. Is that what they consider brown? It's more like a green. Sure, Dad is... Okay. And just want to see what it looks like if I make his room a bit smaller. Okay, I think I actually prefer his room smaller, so let's just move everything slightly with all his fancy vintage furniture and his fancy curtains. Gosh, and then he's got this lovely blue door. I'm actually going to change the color. Alright. Right, he's got his vintage room with his rustic floorboards. Don't know about this rug though. Maybe that. Oh, this is also... that might work better. It's actually... okay, that'll do. Right, it doesn't come in a brown though. Dad's vintage brown room is done. Just add some decorations a bit later. Let's do Toby's Art Deco red room. Okay, bed. Oh my word. Oh, well, this is not too bad. But I think, I don't know if he's going to have enough space for that, and they are starting to run out of money. Is that only 445 simoleons? Wow, okay. It's cheaper than the single bed. How does that work? Okay, so maybe we'll go with that, but where are we going to squeeze it in? Alright, so he's just going to have to put that there. Right. Dresser. Ah, okay, we'll use that. Oh, maybe we could have these. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put some paint on his walls. Sure, these guys have got these really fancy bedrooms. So they have their rustic cabin with their fancy bedrooms. Alright. Does this rug not come in red? That one does. Oh my word. No, I don't like that. Okay, maybe we'll just have to break away from the red. That's not gonna work either. Is that all they've got for Art Deco? And do they have no carpets? Maybe we can place a few of these down. This is turning out to be a very weird bedroom. Okay, and he needs some curtains. Okay, so they've got all the basics. Let's just actually Art Deco lighting, and I need to put a light in Dad's room as well. Okay, so is that it for... Okay, well, I'm just gonna give him the bedside lamp. I think that one. And maybe something on the wall over here. Okay, and Dad is into vintage and brown. Vintage, brown. Okay, so at least there's a little bit more choice. I think maybe some fancy wall lamps. Wow, so Dad has got his fancy vintage room and Toby has got his fancy Art Deco room. Okay, so we need some lighting for our bathroom. Thinking maybe just this one. Okay. It's funny, their bathroom is still quite rustic. And their bedrooms are really fancy. Okay, and then we need some lighting in the kitchen. Okay, I'm just going to use these for the kitchen and the living room. And I think I gave them outside lights already. Yes, they've got lights outside. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to add some extra decorations. They've still got, sure, 3,904 simoleons even after they fancied up their bedrooms. Okay, I suppose they would need something. Alright, so let me go in quickly and add a few extras. So Michael and Toby's house is done and they have 49 simoleons left, so they'll have to use that to buy food. I did give them some furniture on their back porch. So they've got a little living room area in the front of the house. So they have their kitchen and their very rustic looking bathroom. It looks like Toby is talking to himself in the mirror. And Michael has his very fancy bedroom. He was admiring his paintings on the wall. So he's got his very fancy, with his extremely fancy curtains. And then we have Toby's Art Deco bedroom. So I hope they're going to be very happy in their new home. Bye Michael, bye Toby, see you next time.